Hi everyone, and welcome to this special Inside Ascension special edition. We're diving into a groundbreaking initiative that Parish President Clint has been thinking about and working on for a long time. It's called Eyes on Ascension, and it is all about enhancing the security in our community, fostering a stronger community, and really assisting the sheriff's office in helping to apprehend criminals. And I'm really excited to share with all of the viewers a little bit about what is Eyes on Ascension. Parish President Clint, glad you could join us.
Thank you.
What is Eyes on Ascension?
Yeah, it's a collaboration between Ascension Parish Government, the sheriff's office, and our community, all working together through existing security cameras that we have at our homes or our businesses, and linking it all together so that when a crime happens in Ascension, the sheriff's department is able to respond quickly, possibly get video of any criminal activity in an expedited fashion. It's critical that it happens quickly in order for them to hopefully apprehend anyone that partakes in a criminal activity like that in our parish. And so it's a big collaboration, and it's all of us coming together in order to develop this program to ensure that community takes part in keeping us safe in our community night and day.
What inspired the Eyes on Ascension program?
So I happened to be watching TV, and I usually watch some crime shows on my downtime, and I was watching The First 48. And so the objective of the show is to solve a crime within 48 hours.
Within the first 48 hours.
That's correct. And after that time, the chances of solving that crime are decreased substantially. So we would watch them, and then, they would view the crime scene, and then they would look around for witnesses, and the third thing they would do is look for cameras, security cameras. And I thought, well, with today's technology, why is it not possible to provide an opportunity or a program for citizens to partner with the sheriff's department, partner with parish government, have their security systems not tied into, but at least the information and contact information with the 911 dispatcher. So if you can envision a officer going and reporting to a call from 911 or whatever their circumstance, and they're going to solve a crime, and they go on any street. Well, instantly as they call that into their 911 dispatcher, the 911 dispatcher would have every camera that is available through this program on their system with updated contact information. So they can say, listen, we believe that this crime happened at 1 a.m. Can you please contact the people in this specific area? And they would contact individuals to see if they have anything on their camera that would help solve the crime or to be used in the prosecution of the criminal. And then they would get a cash reward, and that cash reward is $500. And so and that money can be used to pay for their systems, can be used to pay to upgrade their systems to better security, new technology. And so it really just provides the community to have their eyes on Ascension, to be able to take part in keeping our community safe and adding that extra layer of security to let people know, listen, our community, not only our sheriff's department are watching over us, but our community is watching over us as well.
We're talking about being connected.
Correct.
Being connected, and we're talking about the inspiration behind this being watching that show, The First 48.
Yeah.
Because what happens right now, like in other places, there's that time that lapses between the time when the crime is committed, the time when the police officers have to connect with the community, the citizens who have those pieces of equipment in their home or their business, and can I look at it, can I find, but if they were already connected, you wouldn't have to wait that time. And
That's
the
right.
amount of time to potentially apprehend the criminal could be exponentially decreased.
Absolutely. And
time is of the essence.
It is. And I also viewed it as, let's take a small business. And the impact of theft on their small business is dramatic, because the difference between profit and being in the hole is sometimes whether someone steals from you. So if you can use your video in your small business to catch the person who may be stealing items out of your store, and let's say they catch the person but they don't recover the items, you're out that cost. Well, if they use your video, you actually have, number one, helped solve the crime. Number two, helped replenish what was stolen in your inventory with the money through the cash reward. So it has a lot of different uses and a lot of different benefits. But your smaller businesses really can't afford to have theft in their stores and stay profitable. So this is another opportunity that, yes, if they'll invest in securing their merchandise with their videos and surveillance systems, then this would possibly help pay for that, and in a sense also catching criminals who are shoplifting at other stores. So it has a ripple effect in a sense. It's just not straightforward from a camera system in a person's home.
And this is a brand new program, and we want people in the community to sign up, to sign and register their cameras. And when they register their cameras, we're going to give them a yard sign that they can put in the yard or in their business. We also have a little emblem, a little sticker that they can put on the front of their business or in the front window of their home, so that it will denote, hey, look, I'm a member, I'm working on this Eyes on Ascension. We're also working on a sign that can be put for the homeowners associations,
Yes.
for groups in entire neighborhoods to say, hey, look, we are collaborating as an entire homeowners association with this program. So we want people to be a collaborative effort as one joint community. The sheriff, I heard him speak. You know what he said? He said, let me tell you two things that have changed the trajectory of fighting crimes: DNA evidence and cameras.
Yep.
And this is a prime example.
It is. And I think it's important to note, because until you go to the website and read it, people say, well, are they going to have access to my system? And the answer to that is no. You give them their contact information, you let them know that you have working cameras, and that's as far as the signing up part of the program goes. When a crime happens in that area, they're going to contact you and request that information. The Sheriff's Department will never have access to your cameras at any given time. So I think it's important to know that this is a voluntary program, that the Sheriff's Department does not have access to your cameras. And it's kind of like a Crime Stopper 2.0. It's using technology to help solve crime and to make communities safer. And this is being utilized throughout the country. Probably not this particular setup, but there's a lot of different ways to do things, and I think that us requesting our community to come together to keep us all safe is something I think they'll get behind. And we've already had a lot of people sign up, and we've done very little outreach at this point, and we have a lot of people already excited about the program.
And we're going to continue to tell you all about this. Eyes on Ascension, you're going to hear a lot from parish government, you're going to hear a lot from the sheriff's office, and you're going to continue to see more and more about this. We hope to see these Eyes on Ascension signs everywhere you go. You can sign up by going to eyesonascension.com. And I want to ask you, if you could outline the role of parish government in supporting funding for this program in the future, how does the funding work?
Yeah, so for this pilot program or this initial stage, parish government is going to put up $25,000 and the Sheriff's Department is going to put up $25,000. And so out of that, once a crime is committed and someone turns over their video to help catch a criminal, prosecute a criminal, and the board that oversees Eyes Ascension will then vote to ensure that there's a checks and balances of the system to then have that payout of money to that individual or corporation or HOA. And so it kind of works like that. Our role specifically is we handle the GIS part. We handle the website and the creation of the website. And so we really get all that technology and information over to the Sheriff's Department to put into their 911 system. And so we're kind of the backbone part of it, as well as half of the financial contribution.
And for people who don't know what is GIS, that's kind of the mapping.
Yes, it is the mapping of where our entire parish and where each camera is in businesses and residential areas.
So once again, we want to ask you to go to eyesonascension.com, where you can find out more information and register your business or home into the program. Again, you're going to hear more and more information on this. Thank you, Clint, for coming on to tell us about Eyes on Ascension.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching Eyes on Ascension in this edition of Inside Ascension Parish Government, only on Channel 21.